Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. My very own Delarite, my lovely people. Okay, so I just wanted to drop this update here very quickly so you know what is going on, okay? I just don't want to go an entire day without any update. I wanted to leave this update for tomorrow, but then I said, okay, let me drop it here very quickly. So what's going on in the palace right now is that Kabiyesi is preparing for the full moon ritual with Queen Naomi. In a couple of days now, that full moon ritual will happen. But the update we got today is that Gospel, was very, very devastated, that she broke down in tears after a prophecy came from her own family that the second full moon ritual, this full moon ritual that Queen Naomi is about to, complete might just be their greatest undoing, that the full moon ritual might just ruin everything for them, that prophecy came from their own family. Every family these days, because of the evil in the world, people have prophets here and there, spiritual backings here and there, and all of that. So they were preparing for, I think, their stepmom remembrance or something, okay? She also comes from a polygamous home, okay? And they were raised by, they said they have a stepmom who passed, or I don't know which mom is that, okay? So they had come together, organized a remembrance for their stepmom. But before the remembrance, they said that they had to do a family prayer. They did, what do you call, covenant breaking, to ensure that everything is fine and all of that, because certain things have been happening. They've been struggling also in the family. So they had to do this thing that they used to do, family covenant, to break ancestral covenant and all of that. So they did that before the remembrance of their stepmother or their mother. Some people are saying it's their stepmother, some are saying it's their mother, and all of that. They say the father married plenty of wives as well. And so, she's from a royal family in Ijebu-Ode, okay? So they say after the remembrance of the party, when they settled down, they settled in, there was a very serious prophecy that came true, that this full moon ritual is going to remove one person, one Olori first, that by the time Queen Naomi is done with the rituals, that a lot of these Oloris will be disconnected from the Oni of Ife. But from this full moon ritual, from this second full moon ritual that they are doing right now, that a lot of things will happen to the Oloris. They'll be completely disconnected from the Oni of Ife, that one person will be leaving almost like immediately. Or if that person does not leave before Naomi finishes her third full moon ritual, one or two Oloris will leave, that is what the destiny is. And they said this did not go well with a Gospel, because that prophecy was coming from her own family, family seer. And when they say prophecy, you don't know if it is coming from a man of God or what, but they said it was very certain. They have told them what to do, and the kind of sacrifices they need to do to avert that prophecy. That is something that might likely affect her, that no one is out, like all the Oloris right now in the palace, that it could be anyone. But he said the pointers are pointing towards she Gospel, Ebony, and Bloblo and Ikpi, that the pointers are pointing towards them, and that this is something that is likely going to happen no matter what happens. So they said this did not go well with Gospel at all, that she cried and cried and cried and cried. An event that started quite well, an event that was, of course, they were marking the remembrance of a great woman who had passed on. He said the event went very well. Families were happy to celebrate with them. Oni had sent representation, and everything, or representative and everything. But when this prophecy came, they said it was almost like, the prophecy watered down, Gospel pride. She was very, very unhappy. She was devastated because she doesn't know. Because now with the Oni of Ife, you hardly even know what is going on. His focus just on Olori Naomi. His focus is to make, Naomi comfortable. His focus is for that reinstatement to happen. His focus is, on just these events that it's about to happen right now. And other Oloris already have seen that Oni of Ife is not interested in any other thing. Oni of Ife is not interested in following them anywhere, taking them anywhere. Oni of Ife is just only interested in, him returning back to his wife. That, over time, one thing about marriage is that when the woman is there, you may not see the importance of that woman, but over time, you begin to know how important that woman is. And that is where Oni of Ife is right now with Olori Naomi. He has seen how important Olori Naomi is. He has come to the realization that, look, there is nothing he can do without Olori Naomi. Naomi is part of his life, and Olori Naomi has come to stay in his life. He is doing everything to ensure that Naomi returns back. And with this knowledge that there's nothing Kabiyesi will not do to bring Naomi back into his life fully, you know, everybody knows that if it gets to that point where Kabiyesi will dismiss one or two of the Oloris or three, Kabiyesi will so much do it because he wants Naomi to be part of his life. He wants to be with his Tadeni Kawo and all of that. And so he's doing everything that is within his power. And even when Oloris have thought that there will be a very great disappointment because of the things they asked Oni of Ife to provide for the full moon ritual, the second full moon ritual. They thought that a Yanifa will come, or Oni of Ife will come up with excuses, but the Yanifa went disappeared for this and came back with those items, and everywhere is calm because people did not expect that Yanifa will come back with those items, but she came back with those items. Right now, everybody's just being careful because they are not sure of what is likely to happen in the next couple of days. And this prophecy now has come to make it even worse for people like Gospel because it's coming from her own family. That was where the prophecy came from when they did the prayer, the covenant breaking, and everything to prepare for the remembrance. This prophecy came, and they said she was very happy and everything was going on where people celebrated with her as a wife of Oni and all of that. But just when they went to settle down, they said this prophecy came. And the prophecy came from a man who is known for giving very accurate prophecy. And they said that really demoralized her. She was very, very devastated upon hearing this prophecy. And I wanted to bring you this update so that you know what's going on. Hopefully, I bring you more updates tomorrow. I appreciate you so much. I love you. My people. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.